Good afternoon, guys. It's a 5:11 p.m. Today is Thursday, March the 3rd, and today was the most screwed up day I have ever seen. Just because of Powell's speech. So whenever he is talking, the day gets screwed up, big time. Yes, we can have a moves, but price just behaves weird, back and forth, So it's hard to trade in this environment when that happens. So the best thing I do is step aside, and then just wait, let the people fight it out. So these are the days where if you are not careful, as a day trader, you will lose a lot. It's a recipe for disaster for the day trader today. This kind of days. So when you see something it's not working out, just step aside, and wait for a clear cut sign, for a breakdown, breakout, something. I'll show you later. So when we walk through the chart. So today is all about checking the legitimacy of yesterday's Powell driven up move, right? Whether that move is legit or not, that's the main thing. If move is legit, right, then you will see a break above 4400 and hold. See, today it did not happen, right? Price actually opened above it, but it couldn't hold above it. See, so yesterday's move was fake, simple, right? And if for the fake move, then you will see a down move below 4370. See, so price did went below 4370, correct, all the way to 43.41, right? And price should stay overall below, in general, this area. Once it goes below it, and you can see it, price stayed below it, after it broke through it. So that move was fake yesterday. The price is balancing now. Key areas for now is this. See, there was a rotation here, there was a rotation here, multiple times, right? You can see this area literally being defended by buyers, and then this area did not reach. So hopefully in the overnight or tomorrow you may see a touch of this area too. The last good buying came. Now this is the old stuff, right? I just carried forward, but these are the important stuff for today. NQ, you can mark this level in your chart, and you will see the NQ revisiting these areas again and again, and these are the same areas you can use to day trading, during the day trading, back and forth, short, long, all these things. And then same question. See, if the buyer's move was legit yesterday, then it will stay higher. Otherwise, below 125, sellers are trying to take it down to this, right? Now you can see it. I'll show you right there. 14,125, right? Pick below, sellers are trying to take it to 1440. See, to the dot. Then bounce it. See, couple of times. See, so this was the goal, for those sellers, and that's why it held it, right? Finally, when it broke through it, boom, next area. See, so that's how it is, Russell, it's all about these levels, So it opened above 43.75, but it couldn't hold it. So where did Russell stop? These areas. Simple. So it is rotating around this level. So price is gearing up for something big, So we'll see how it goes. Gold, I said not to trade today, even though I put all these things, but in the pre-market voice I said do not touch gold today. It is not going to move, and I hope gold did not move today. Crude, it was clear. So crude, I shorted it. I traded crude today. Usually I don't trade crude, right? But I traded today crude, because of this damn thing was unsustainable, right? So look at these things. Price went right into it of the open and then crack. Big shorts from here all the way to 107 actually, right? And then entire day it basically ping pong between these levels. And you can see there was a clear rejection from these levels, back and forth, buyers from here, again back here, then here, to the dot, exact areas. You can see it, in your chart. Dream number 232, 189. Okay, so let's go into the chart now. 232 and 189. Okay, look at the power of dream number. See the power once again. Every day, dream numbers are like working out nicely. So today's dream numbers were 232 and 189, right? 307 was also naked dream number from day before or before, it was a past dream number, never got tested, right? So of the open, NQ straight came down to dream number, so I went long reactionary because I was not expecting NQ to come down into this fashion while ES was holding here, so I went long along with ES. So let me back up a little bit here. So in the pre-market, by looking at this, actually I went long in pre-market also at 76, which is right here. Right here I went long, and then I bailed out here somewhere, because I usually don't do pre-market trading. Okay, so but I saw something here, so I took this trade. Then after I bailed out, I was not expecting this, and then price just shoot higher. So this changed the picture. This thing changed the picture because it went above 06, 12, all these things right here. So now going into the day, idea was to stick with longs as long as price is staying above 90 area. This was my backup buying area. So that is what we discuss in this call, that wait for 90s, 90 to 95 area to go long, and then 4400 area is a semi-aggressive, and 4406 is a super aggressive area to go long. This one was me bread and butter, and 4400 because of this move, right? Before that I was neutral, but by looking at this I said, what, we cannot do short today, we have to stick with longs. Okay, so that was the idea going into the day today. So that's why you are seeing all this long here, see that? So and then of the open, price open right here. Actually I remember 06 right here. So I did not go long at 06, I waited because of NQ. I was about to go long at 06, but then I saw NQ going down. I said, what, let's wait NQ to come to dream number or 289, and then I will go long in ES, right? So at that time, so because of this, I went long here, but I bailed out immediately, because dream numbers are deadly, they provide responses. But the way NQ came down, and usually I don't do even trading in the first 15 minutes, okay? But so I just took a reactionary long here, level to level, right? Few points here. In ES, I went long at 43.98, 2 point below 4400, just because of NQ. Then it came down, against me, 95, right here. So I went long again, so I was holding this, and then I went long also here, because here price was chopping around. So I was thinking, okay, now it will go up, right? But by the time, if I was seeing AD, it was like tanking, right? But it was still in a positive territory, nothing is wrong, right? So because buyers were still in control, our line or backup area was 90, 90, 95. So and it was a confluence area too here. So we were made, everything was here, right? So price supposed to go higher. So and then it went higher, right? And then it started chopping around here, right? So because NQ was struggling at dream number, see here, after it broke down, it was struggling right at the dream number, and dream numbers are deadly. If they hold it, they will generate a move. Look at this, see, move like this, 100, 200, 300 point. That's how powerful dream numbers are. And look at this, from this number to straight to this 232 number, to the dot almost. You can see it, see, and then it bounced, right? And then from this line it came down. See, all these levels were given to the members in the pre-market notes, as a part of it. So I did not draw it after seeing all these things. Those levels were there, So now you can see it here. See, rejection came down, took out this area, and then this area became a resistance, dream number, another move down, right? Then this area, this dream number, sliced through it. It did not even respond, right? Because it was stepping down. And then touched here, down, up, down. See, same pattern every day, right? Level to level. So, so here there was a long, right? And then when it was chopping around here, I bailed out here, okay? And then here I said in Discord, so mark my words. So what I said is, if price goes now higher, since I bailed out, if it goes higher, it will run into a bearish eddy divergence. See these things. So I did not even waited for this to happen. I knew that it may happen. Like this. So while price was here, I said if it goes up, you will see the bearish eddy divergence. That means it will attract some sellers. But I am not shorting. That is the statement I used. I am not shorting, But instead, if it breaks out and holds it, I will go long, So, and somebody shorted it. So fine, I was expecting that. But then I said, if it's somebody shorts it, I want to see how far price can go down. 76 was my line inside this area, and NQ 221 was my line inside. Then bias will flip from buyers to sellers. So I did not participated in any of this move up to 221. Okay, yes, also up to 76 I did not touch it. None of the shorts I took it. Okay, then but I was observing slowly and I was waiting for a pullback. At this point I also went long at 92 because 90 entire area was my long area, right? So I also went long here also. NQ I did not touch it because the way it was coming down, but ES I touched it here 92, right? Then it went higher in my favor and then it started chopping around here, so I bailed out, right? And then I just didn't do anything after that. Then it came down right here, so I thought okay, maybe by that time AD was already down, right? Momentum was below zero line, so something was off. NQ was tanking, right? So I didn't want to go with the flow because now I lost my location edge. See, if I wanted to short, I would have shorted it here, right? Or even here. But now it's too late for me to go short here. Considering this balancing, I don't want to short. Price can balance and go higher too. Then this breakdown happened, right? Then I didn't want to short it. Looking at this chop, that similar chop can happen here, right? So I didn't want to go with the flow. What I wanted to see is price goes down this and pull back here, and then I am ready to short. But that scenario did not happen. Price barely pulled back. Here it's barely pulled back. Tiny pullback, and then again straight flush down, right? So I literally let it go. All these things. NQ also I let it go, because now it's moving fast. I didn't want to touch in between because so many levels here. NQ can bounce from any of these points suddenly, So I don't want to short at the tail end. I usually like to short at the top end, not the tail end, Same thing for the long. Bottom, not in the middle. So I let it go. Even though move looks good, it was stepping down slowly, but I literally let it go. Instead, I was waiting for a pullback to go higher, and then I'm ready to short, right? So I knew at this point, if price goes below 76, chances are, I said, it will go to 4260 or 4300 eventually, right? That was the goal. Ultimately it will go there, at the end. So I had plenty of time to catch the move later on below 76. That was the idea. So when it broke below here, I know there could be a pause around 50 area. That is what I said in Discord, that 50 area may provide a pause, and the way price came down straight down here, if you look at 30-minute or higher time frame, you will see a straight down move. So I went long here. Usually I don't go against the trend, right? But considering this is exhaustion straight down there, and 50 I was expecting a pause, I went long. And if it is taken out, I was ready to go long at 38 also, So because it is going to get exhausted, it's not going to continue going down. It has to bounce. Simple. It's a common nature of price, So then it went against me. See here, I did not bail out. This 50 long, I did not bail out because my target was 65, So I did not bail out. Then it went against me, right? So fine, I was ready to go long at 38 here, not 40 but 38. But damn thing bounced from 40, 41, right? Fine, it bounced it. Fine, I did not get to long here, but I was still holding this long. So it went higher, and now at this time, because of this breakdown, I did not wait it for 65. I think 62 or somewhere I built out, because now I know if this area is taken out, price will likely to come back down again here, So when it went higher, I built out here, so I can think about shorting it because I was waiting for a pullback, right? This is my pullback is going on, so I'm looking for shorts now. So I took a short right here at 63, 65, in between somewhere, right? Because NQ was coming into this resistance. See here, right? So after coming down this, NQ was pulling back here. Good area, right? 131, 125. So shorted here. This one also. But now I know this area is a key area, right? And since price paused it here down and then up, it's a failed breakdown. That means there would be some buyers here, right here. So on the way down, I bailed out here, first touch. And then I say, let's price decide, if it goes down further, come back up, I'll short it. If not, fine, I will look up higher up short. Then it went higher, finally went to my 67. Actually 67 is the area I gave it in Discord. 67, 75, 77, those areas I gave in Discord. So when it touched here, I shorted it. And then when it was chopping around here, I bailed out. Simple. Then I was waiting to see whether it goes here, at this area, right? So it did. It went there, right? 75, 77. Entire 75 to 85 area was a short area. That is what I said, right? So I forgot this short here. But this time here I did a micro short, not a regular contract, because I was pissed off of this move, because now it is doing step up, right? So I didn't want to fade it like blindly. So I took a micro short here, right? And then I was hoping that if it takes out this 69, this high, and goes down, most likely it's gonna go lower, okay, to the here. So I took the micro short, just to be cautious. And then here it even bounced it, right? So I said, okay, hold it, fine. I'll put a 3-point stop above it and I'll hold it. And then it tanked down, right? When it tanked, I was almost certain that it will go down here. And then Mr. Powell started talking, or some Ukraine news came that Russia and Ukraine, they agreed upon something. And then this damn thing literally reversed, right? So I bailed out, I cut it somewhere here, that micro. And then I said, what, now I cannot trade, because now picture is changed. Now both parties are active, so I cannot trade. So now there is a box here. So this box, it was like this. So now I started drawing a box here that I don't want to trade. Entire this range I cannot trade now. If anything goes above, I can trade. Goes below, I can trade. Okay, so that is the idea. So now you can see there is a range, no trading zone, right? So then price just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. NQ also got stuck here, back and forth in these lines, like you can see literally buyer sellers, buyer sellers, buyer sellers, right? So no need to fight it out this area, just let it go. So I was watching. I was pissed off, just watching it. It is pain to watch these things, during intraday. And then every break I was thinking, man, now it's going to break down. But no, every breakout I was thinking here, now it's going to break out, but then nothing happened, so I was just waiting. Then after that, yes, up to this point, it started doing back and forth, okay. NQ also same thing, right? Then I started drawing a line here. See, I started connecting all these lines, 1, 2, 3. I was drawing lines, right? My final line was here, right? So now I know there is a heavy fight here and here. Actually, yes. And there is a mini fight in this area, correct? Big fight in this area. So then what happened? Then at this point, I drew a circle here. See here? So this mini fight is taken out by this bar here. At the same time, NQ also now, look at this, confirm breakdown, entire these things, right? So this was a short. Now you want to take it, let everybody fight here. Now it's a clean shot. Yes, same thing. Everybody fight, don't do anything. Here is a clean shot, both the same time. So both shots, right there. If you want to trade it, and if you're observing this thing, this is your shot, okay? Then now I'm thinking, okay, fine, it has to come to this area now. It's too much, right? But the problem is the way this is still the bottom area, right? Fighting area. So here you have to bail out like this. See? Same thing, NQ, you have to bail out here, right? Then NQ bounced here, again breakdown, you short, target this level, right? And then wait, again pull back here, short, take a profit here, wait, break down, pull back, short, take a profit here, Same thing. So yes, same damn thing, right? It pulled back again, back from here, this line 70 short, you take a profit here, right? Or you can even wait for 41, because now chances are most likely it's going to come here. This is the area already responded one time before, second time, third time is going to break through it, right? Little pop up and break down, right? Here you can take profit. When you see job, you can take profit, and that be all, so in a way, this was a price action to avoid. The sooner you recognize these things, you are better off. And if you try to fight it out, you will lose a lot. It is that simple. Don't try to predict. Let it happen, then do it. So that be all. So overall, it's a good day, very good day actually. So I banked couple of points, a good amount of points. I got it back and forth, even though in this job. But final good points were here. Like painless points. These were the painful points. All these things, but this easy. This easy. This one was easy. So that be all. I'll see you tomorrow now.